For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Speaking of history books, Dr. Dre. Guy's been in history books all over his whole life. Guy's implemented everything. This is crazy. Because when I read this, I was
really
like,
crazy.
Wow. I was expecting his ex-wife to settle with something, but damn.
Were you expecting these numbers or no?
Nah. Dr. Dre's ex-wife scores massive divorce settlement.
Yeah,
Nicole Young will walk away from the 24-year marriage with more than 1/5 of the rap icon's fortune and roughly half of his liquid assets.
24 years is a long time, man.
I don't care, man.
I don't care. Exactly.
Staring at your dress because see through.
Anyways,
right.
She's walking away with $100 million. They settled it this Tuesday. That's 9 figures. Let me put that in perspective. 9 figures.
$100 million. That is a lot of money. Too much.
I'd kill myself.
It probably wiped him like 68%. Like,
so what they do is go over his finances.
Oh God.
And actually reveal that
Terrible.
He's actually worth about, let me see.
800.
Net worth is about $458.2 million, with $128.7 million of that sum in cash, $6.3 million in stocks, and $269.2 million in property and assets, including intellectual property. So after that $100 million is taken away, he's actually worth $358.2 million.
Still rich as fuck.
Yeah, I saw people in the comments talking about, oh my God, that's so crazy. To be honest with you, your lifestyle doesn't really change that much. Like, there's nothing,
Yeah, like,
you know, there's not a huge drastic change.
it sucks, but
No, I mean,
good.
he seems
good.
happy as fuck.
Oh, I noticed it.
Yeah,
He was so
divorce-
happy this is over.
Yeah, he put those bubbles up.
He's like,
and
man,
said-
here's your $100 million.
yeah,
Or here's $50 million right now, and I'm gonna give you another year, another $50 million. You gotta have patience.
Hey, Quake,
bro.
can you recap for me? Like, why was the divorce so bitter? Well, I forgot. Maybe did he cheat on her? Like, what happened?
and this is all allegedly, but there are reports that he actually beat her a few times. And Dr. Dre's had a history of that. There's actually been reports of that.
Okay.
He used
Yeah,
to,
he's aggressive.
you know, there's actually, when I did the Dr. Dre and Eazy-E documentary, there's actually an interview on MTV where he said, it wasn't Dr. Dre, but it was one of his, I'll beat the shit out of her again. Like, they said it on MTV. Like, back then it was normal. It was like, oh, wow. Like, now if you say that, you're fucking chastised and
You're
done.
screwed.
But, yeah, so he used to beat her. That's what the report were. And then she was just not happy. I guess he wasn't paying attention to her in time. You know, who knows? I don't know what the back end of it is. But that beating thing was, like, there's proof of that. Like, there's a history of Dr. Dre doing that. So, I mean, people like to brush that off and be like, Dr. Dre's the greatest all time. You can't really brush that stuff like that. You know, the guy does do that. There's been lots of proof of it. So I don't know. Maybe he was doing more manipulative things. That's what she said too. He was manipulating her through different ways and just.
No, if he was physically abusive, man, get your bag. No.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
no, straight up.
That
That's what I was
switches the
just
whole
thinking
story
too.
up, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy for
So we don't know her story too well, man, but maybe it's worth it if she's getting $100 million.
I don't know. So
So she deserves it.
we don't know the 100%. I'm not, putting full blame, but there is a history of Dre doing it. That's the thing. It's like if there's trails of somebody doing something, then you can kind of go to where the food is and figure out, hey, this is exactly what it is. So, yeah, 100 million. Dr. Dre seems perfectly fine. He seems happy as fuck, divorced as fuck. He put those bubbles up, the photo on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And she was actually getting about $300,000 a month while this divorce was happening.
350, yeah.
Some shit like that, yeah. So it concludes an 18-month divorce proceeding. It took 18 months to get this done.
It's a long time.
Dr. Dre's moved to enforce a prenuptial agreement signed in 1996. A powerhouse attorney, Samantha, fought for the validity of the prenup, arguing that Young had signed it under distress. So there was a prenup. Attorney said she signed it under distress. So I don't know how they managed to get that, but that's why she didn't get half of the money. Because usually when you divorce, it's half of it. She only got, I'm saying only, like 100 million is nothing. But she got, what, let's just say 20% of it, probably.
Yeah,
30%.
fourth or whatever.
So I'm like, yeah, what did I say, 1/5 or something like that of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it for Dre, though. That's done. Dre's focusing on music. GTA, those 5 songs are fire. I wish they were on streaming services to actually listen to them.
Yeah.
The one with Eminem, not just because Eminem's on it, just the production on that and the hook is fucking amazing. Dre's back on his shit.
They got a lot of artists that are happy that Dre's back.
Yeah, so
Like I got that vibe.
he's back on his shit. He's gonna be killing it. I'm sure the album's gonna be crazy. So yeah, that's it for Dr. Dre's divorce. So hopefully there's nothing else that comes out of this or anything crazy. And I don't know if Dr. Dre's actually single. He's been seen with different kind of women out and about. So he might get married again. Who knows?